Hey, classy people! Keeping her easy, taking her easy for all us sinners out there. I know, you're like, I gotta go to bed after this video. Well, I don't. I never sleep. Except at night. Sometimes during the day. Alright, this has gotta work. We gotta get one contract done on my today. Why is it falling over? Why? It's standing on these support structures. Just launch it now. Just launch it now. I don't know why it's falling over. It has fully functional landing struts, basically. There's no reason for it to start falling right away. Look at that, man. Anyways, we're going really, really fast, really, really low. Which is really, really not necessarily good. And Navball, you are spinning like crazy. Could you slow down? You're giving me a headache. Navball. I should name the Navball. What should I name my Navball? First one to comment in the chat, in the comments, to give a G-rated or a PG-rated name that's not too long or complex will get to name the Navball. Something like Frank would be okay, but something like Buster Douglas the Third would also be fine. Yes, this is a lot higher and faster than I want it to be. And we can't reignite it, but that's fine. We need to slow down and fast. Alright. Let's try launching this again. But this time we gotta cut off those engines a lot sooner. It jumped! Did you see that it jumped up? That's why it's falling over, because it's not starting on the ground. It's hopping. That time it kind of hopped a little bit. Enough. This is a great engine, I think. Look at that specific impulse. This is designed for vacuum, but it's so good even on the planet Earth. See, this is what I want. Give me this engine and like one or two of those solid rocket boosters and not 15 of them. That I can't tell. There's too many, and they just add to the noise. That's right. They add to the noise. This is still going to be tricky to be going slow enough. How about when our apoapsis is at 125? We cut throttle. Because then we'll hit that target velocity somewhere in there. I'm pretty sure. I thought this number would be dropping a little quicker than it is, but it's not, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. What do you think? Spitty nav ball? Named whatever you're named? What do you think? Let's open this up. Upper atmosphere? We can get upper atmosphere science. We'll do that now, because we'll get space science in space later on sometime. I brought an antenna to send this back, but I don't want to send it back. I want to bring it back. We'll send it. We'll actually have to do that again and have it stop. Well, if it doesn't work on the way down, we'll have to stop our apoapsis at like 120. Because we're moving sideways enough. Yeah, it's going up again. It never dropped down to that speed, which is not good. We really can't. So I guess we'll have to rotate to the west to counteract the natural rotation of the planet or something. I don't know. I want to have one for space. What's the altitude? Let me look that up actually. KSP RSS space. Earth atmosphere altitude. Isn't it like 90 or something? Between 100 and 120? I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to spend a ton of time working on that. Is that going to work? Too many parts? Well, what if we just don't care about that? Too tall? All of that should be able to land just fine. I think. I don't know. How do we make our orbital velocity lower? Aim a little to the west. That's how. A little bit. No, a little to the west. I think. Well, now it's going all over the place. Navball, just behave. That might be good. And we'll cut it at 120. We don't want it to be higher than 122. But honestly, if the atmosphere ends between 100 and 120, I want to make sure we're in space, so I want to end it above 120. So it's a really tight range there. That's what she said. Is there another fly around here? Flies. $120.7654. There, give ourselves a little boost. We gotta stop doing these things during the day or during the night and start doing them during the day. So we'll keep that. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Observe it without opening it. Look at that number. Oh yeah. That's a F5 right there. Quick saving. I always look down in this area here for a quick save. I always look down here. They moved it up here a while ago. I don't think that we're going to be able to recover this stuff because we don't have a heat shield. Forgot a heat shield. We don't need a heat shield. Yeah, we do. Well, it looks like our prograde took us north, which is not what we wanted, and now it's just spinning out a lot of control. We want that velocity to drop. Drop velocity, drop. It's dropped there, but it doesn't show on here. And it still says upper atmosphere. I'm firing it and I'm completing it because we were within those numbers. We were absolutely in those numbers. This will take us to 142. That's so dumb. Like 3 contracts in the last 3 or 4 videos where I have to manually complete them because the game doesn't recognize when all conditions are met. You saw the numbers, or you listened to it in the background and then rewound the video and verified and saw the numbers until you fly. Are you the same one? Did you come back? 140. All right. No. Open this up. No. Nope. Hold still. Be still. Focus on that. Okay, it's coming around again. Don't do that. It just froze for a second. Every time it spins near me. There it is. If it didn't start falling over... Oh, I almost got it. If it didn't start falling over on the launch pad, I'd be able to get these set ahead of time. Let's just drop this. Oh, that makes it way easier. Well, I'm robbed of some science there, but whatever. That's how the game works. And it's not like we're going to recover anything due to a lack of heat shield. What's the difference between arming it and deploying it? You can't disarm it even though it tells you you can? Whatever, I don't care. Speed things up. I just want to recover this at this point. What is that on the screen? Oh, that's the Earth. I'm like, what is that down there? It's like right above my head now. That's the Earth. Are you joking? I totally thought we'd need a heat shield. Alright, guess we didn't need one. Now, that doesn't mean we're not going to hit the ground really hard and damage the materials bay. That could still happen. I have deadly re-entry. I guess it's because we were going less than a kilometer per second and it's something like 8.5 or 9 kilometers per second to orbit that we didn't need a heat shield. We're going really slow. Even a free fall from just past the atmosphere isn't going to be fast enough to cause to make a heat shield be necessary. Well, that kind of startled me. Oh yeah, we should be fine. Are you joking me, Fly? You landed on my jeans? And you're staring at me? What, you got a human swatter? Oh, what now? Oh. Where is it? That's what you get. You get one person on the internet watching your dead fly body. That's your reward. Stupid fly. Fly doesn't know it's dumb. Look at that orbital velocity, man. That's crazy fast. Oops. All right. We're good to go. Where are we? All I see is water here. But if that's Cape Canaveral, it's underwater. I don't care. It'll be fine. Look at that science. Just think of how much more it's going to be when we complete the contract that we completed. 3 more! Ooh! Ooh, hardly any. I'd like to complete a contract with the game recognizing it without me having to do an Alt F12 kind of deal in one of these videos. Our ultimate goal is to leave the solar system and go to one of these others. Maybe this guy and that guy, all of them. That's the goal. I don't know how it's gonna happen. We can't get these contracts completed without an Alt F12 menu. Haul something that's probably really, really big into orbit. Haul this into escape trajectory. Test something in flight. Well, we tried that before and it didn't work, but we'll get it to work. We'll manually complete it if we have to. I just don't care anymore. And we could probably do this. I don't know. It's just a decoupler, so it should be a lot lighter. It should be good. Those are 2 contracts. We'll get some science. We'd have, I mean, most of this I don't care about, but I do like these radial decouplers. And we will need fairings, obviously. We could do one of these. Launch clamps. That's something we need. Plus it has struts. Yeah, we're getting that. I don't know what else we had over here. Probably some decent stuff. We start making planes. We're going to have to start doing satellites too. For communication purposes. Batteries. That's the thermometer? I like it. But until next time, because the video is about to end, that'll happen the following video, which will be maybe done right now. Probably not. Probably not. It don't matter to you. You'll either see it up there or you won't. But I gotta go. So you stay classy.